What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Soda Stereo. Yes, indeed, Soda Stereo fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Carlos Sierralta, and Carlos wanted to see me react to this song. It is Soda Stereo with a tune called, and I really hope I don't butcher this pronunciation, but guys, my Spanish sucks. I'm gonna give it a shot though. We got Soda Stereo with a song called Juegos de Seduccion. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Soda Stereo, okay? And the video has 48.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Soda Stereo, Juegos de Seduccion, and in parentheses, I guess, Gira Me Veras Volver.
I don't even know if that's PG.
I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. I'm positive I am. There's a reason I got D's in Spanish all 3 years. Yeah, I took 3 years of Spanish, and the only thing I got out of it was how to count to 10. And I don't even think I could do that anymore. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Por fin.
Crowd's lit.
Una eternidad esperé este instante. ¿Saben qué acorde es este?
Playing a Jackson, isn't he?
Bienvenidos.
God, look at that crowd. Like an ocean. Look at that. Watch the heads. It looks like waves on the ocean. I kid you not. Watch and see if you see what I see. Oh, do the open. There it is. Look at that. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Voy a ser tu mayordomo y vos harás el rol, mi señora bien. O puedo
Sounds like we may have a guitar solo right there. I'm digging the song. I am digging the song. I know that's going to sound really weird coming from me, but the song is very simple as far as chordal progression goes. I've already got it. I've already figured it out. And it's not hard to follow. It's almost, to some point, it's almost predictable. Like, B down to the F sharp to the A down to the open E. It's just a play on fifths. It's not that big of a deal. But then they'll throw that little monkey wrench in there. Instead of going, B down to the F sharp, it goes B to the C sharp, down to the A, down to the G. So there's that little variation. You know what I mean? And then like the chorus, for example, you got the B to the open E to the A to the G to the B to the open E to the A to the G, giving it that major resolution with that G. I like it. I think it's because of the simplicity, but with the variations that I'm enjoying the song. It's not following the same predictable chordal pattern every single time. It is throwing those monkey wrenches into the gears every once in a while. And I like that. I do like that because it may be a monkey wrench. It may be, a variation, a diversion, but at the same time, it doesn't take away from the song as a whole. It doesn't distract from the song as a whole. As a matter of fact, it does it in such a way that it adds to the song. I like it. This is the kind of song that I would enjoy playing. I would love to play a song like this. I kind of feel like picking up my bass and playing along with it. I really do. I am so tempted to do that. Just for my own personal enjoyment. You won't hear it, obviously. I don't have it plugged into anything, but just for my own enjoyment, I kind of want to play along to this. It's a fun tune. Kind of has U2 vibes to it. It does have U2 vibes a little bit. Anyway, let's keep going here. I like it. I really like that, actually. Believe it or not, I really enjoyed that. I don't know if I just have the one question. I think I only have the one question. I think that's it. All right, let me get my thoughts together. I do have a question, and I'm hoping that Soda Stereo fans can help me out with it. But we'll talk about that in the review. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Soda Stereo with Juegos de Seduccion. And in parentheses, man, my pronunciation is just terrible. In parentheses, we have Gira Me Veras Volver. I have no idea what that translates to. Guys, Spanish is not my language. I took 3 years of it, and I got D's all 3 years. No, I didn't get D's. I got C minuses. Still, I don't remember a dang thing. Anyway, this was a request from Carlos Ciaralta. Dear Lord. Okay, how should I do this? Let's do score first. Let's do the score first. I'm gonna blow some people's minds, I have a feeling. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I think this is my third reaction now to Soda Stereo. I think this is my third one. Out of the 3 songs, this one's my favorite, without question. Nothing against the other 2 songs. The other 2 songs were just fine. This is my favorite one out of the 3, though. This was fun to listen to. A lot of fun for a number of reasons. First of all, and I know this has absolutely no impact on the song whatsoever, and it has absolutely no impact on the score whatsoever either. It's just my own observation. Man, that crowd. Woo! Number 1, the size of the crowd. Number 2, how into it the crowd was. Like, the minute the song started, they instantly started pogoing up and down. They instantly started jumping up and down. And it was really fun to watch those overhead shots where it just looked like an ocean with waves and ripples in the water. Man, that was cool to see. It was really cool to see. Now, it had no impact on my score whatsoever. Just my own personal observation. I thought that was really cool to see. Anyway, the song. Let's talk about the song, shall we? A fun song with some really interesting chordal changes happening. I think this is what really did it for me more than anything else. A number of places. I'm going to use the chorus as an example. But this is going to go across the board for pretty much the entire song. I'm just going to use the chorus as an example. Now, you hear the chordal progression B to E to A. Now, first of all, usually you would hear, if it's going to go down from the B, usually it'll go B to F sharp to open A to open E. And that's what was happening in the verses. But in the choruses, it was B to open E to A to G, which gave it. I think it's because it was it G augmented, but it might have been, but or maybe it was. I had the F sharp. Maybe it was a 7. Might have been because of the 7 chord. Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe that's what. But in any case, it gave it a major feel within the resolution in this minor chordal progression. It felt really good. It was very pleasing to the ear, and it was unpredictable. It was not what you typically hear from that type of progression. But it was really nice. And there were a lot of those deviations from what you would typically hear. Like, okay, going back to the verse, for example, B to the F sharp to the open A to the E. They did that. They did do that, but they also went B to the F sharp to the open A to the E, and then B to the C sharp instead of F sharp going up to the C sharp, to the open A, to the G instead of the E. So there were these little changes that would happen every once in a while that threw the, how should I put this, the predictability off. It made the riffs less predictable, but still very pleasing to the ear in a nice way. You know, that was happening a lot throughout the song. I was really tempted. I really wanted to pick up my bass and play along. I really did. But I knew if I did that, I would make mistakes. I would make a lot of mistakes because I would get into the groove and then they would change it up and I would not be ready for it. So if I'm going to play this song, I'm going to need to actually learn it. I need to actually, you know, sit down, listen to it a few more times, play along with it a few more times. If I can find sheet music for it, I will I will definitely appreciate sheet music for it. But I would love to play along with this song. This song sounds like fun. Vocally, nothing all that impressive happening vocally. I mean, he sang well. He sang perfectly fine. But would I say anything he did vocally was impressive? No, not at all. But it sounded really good. So I got no problem with what was happening vocally. The drumming on this, another highlight for me. Some really nice patterns. Kind of U2-ish in a way. The whole song kind of gave me vibes of In the Name of Love. The whole song kind of did. I kind of got those vibes from that U2 song, In the Name of Love. It had the same type of feel. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was also pretty much at the same tempo. But the drumming was clean and some nice fills when needed. And what I really liked about the song from the drumming standpoint is he didn't overplay it. He didn't overcomplicate it. He kept it stripped down for the most part. A lot of hi-hat work, snare work, and kick work. And there were a lot of times within the song where that's all he did was snare, kick, and hi-hat. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Better to keep it stripped down and simple than to overcomplicate it with a whole bunch of gobbledygook that is just gonna distract from the song as a whole. No, what he played was very tasteful. I could actually hear the bass player in this. I could actually hear the bass, and it was clear. It wasn't like I had to go digging for it. No, it was right there, ready to be heard, and I loved hearing what he was playing. Just following along with the guitar player's chordal progression for the most part. I never really heard him go off and do his own thing. But still holding down the bottom end, which is ultimately what you really want from your bass player more than anything else. The keyboard player back there, I was really wondering about some of the sounds that we were hearing. I was like, is that track? Is that track that we're hearing? And then we actually would, every once in a while, we see a shot of the keyboard player. And there's the keyboard player, like literally doing this with his fingers on the keys. And it's matching up exactly with the sounds that we're hearing within the mix. I'm like, so it's not track, it's the keyboard player, which tells me that everything happening within the mix is organic. There is no track usage. I appreciate that, and I applaud the keyboard player for taking that role upon himself. Because guys, let's be honest, it'd be really easy to utilize track and have those sounds taken care of in track, while the keyboard player can just focus on playing chords. Instead, he took it upon himself to make those things happen. And I appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that. Now, this was a great song. And the main reason this song was great for me, more than anything, was the unpredictability that happened within the predictable chordal progressions. All those little variations, all those little changes done very well, done seamlessly and smoothly, and done in a way that really was pleasing to the ear. There was never one time where they would take a variation that I went, ooh, oh, ah. I never heard one variation that made me make that face. Everything that they did sounded pleasing to the ear and really nice. And keeping the song unpredictable in a very pleasant way. My question for Soda Stereo fans. I suspect this was the first song of the set. I suspect this was the show opener. Am I right about that? Because if I am, what a great song to start your show with. This song feels to me like it belongs as a show opener. So I don't know if I'm right about that. I don't know if this was the first song in the set. So Stereo fans, if you could do me a favor, let me know if I'm right. This was the first song in the set. I hope it was, because it would make perfect sense. It's a great show opener. The overall, like I said, this is a great song, and without question, my favorite song that I've heard so far from Soda Stereo. So yeah, 8.6. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're gonna stay. So 8.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.